in the morning. They're just so happy to see us. They Yahoo all the time. It's a sign of greeting. Pablo and Pedro, they are literally the most affectionate animal I've ever seen. It's not enough to just be laying next to you. They have to be on you. We call them the productivity suckers. I couldn't get anything done. If you stop petting, they'll look at you like, what are you doing? But in the beginning, I had no idea what we were in store for. They were a rehoming opportunity. Other people had them as pets, and they don't realize how much work they are. But at that point, they wouldn't have survived in the wild. We found out putting their cage right in the middle of where the action is in your house is really helpful. So they were constantly hearing our voices. And then they started coming around. They won't leave you alone. Pablo follows me around everywhere I go. He will actually physically chase me around. It's nonstop. Pedro loves to be under your feet. And he'll Yahoo. That means that he wants me to come in. If I'm watching a movie or I'm homesick, they'll lay with me for the whole time I'm there. So I found this hoodie and I started putting them in there and they loved it. They would sleep in there as long as I would pet them occasionally. And oh, we were in love. They're a lot of work and they're not for everybody. But we signed up for it and they're one of the best choices I've ever made.
Every day, this prairie dog jumps into his owner's car to meet up with his buddies, rocket with the squirrels, hit it with the dogs, and go to town with the cats. People are surprised to see such a brave prairie dog. But Chuck was never afraid of anyone he encounters. Even on day one. His owner got Chuck from a rescue many years ago.
Oh my god, it's the cutest video I've ever seen in my whole life.
His past is unclear, but by the time the baby was nursed into health, he got too dependent on humans to be released. So he became a regular family member.
Chuck is happy.
So Chuck had the best snacks, many cozy nooks, and tons of love. Chuck bonded with the owners so much, he refused to leave their side. Even though Chuck had everything, he still needed a friend. Chuck hopped into the car with no problem and went off exploring the wild. There, Chuck met many animals. But unlike most prairie dogs, he wasn't afraid one bit. He would run up to them as if saying, "Hi." Then one day, his family got another rescue. It was a prairie dog named Luna. He started snuggling her right away, and she didn't mind. Now, be it big or small, there's always a friend beside Chuck. If you are rescuing or thinking of adopting an exotic animal, please make sure to contact professionals and do your research so that they can have the best life possible.